Hello, my name is Scott Fellini. I'm the president of Practical Enterprises. And at Practical Enterprises, we're a company made of inventors looking to work with inventors. Our belief is that inventors hold and carry a tremendous amount of creativity and resourcefulness. Our hope is to help to channel that, help them to bring their products to market, and help bring innovation to the marketplace itself. But not only do we help the individual, because of the network and the infrastructure that we have built, we also help companies, both small and medium-sized companies, to lower their cost of doing business. We do this by help reducing the cost of the equipment that they use, the materials that they use, the products that they may resell, or the pieces of the products that they put into the products themselves. We welcome you to come visit us, get to know us a little bit better, and see how we can work together.
State-of-the-art technologies, innovative business strategies, behind the scenes, insights from cutting-edge users around the globe on World Business Review with Alexander Haig.
Welcome to World Business Review. I'm Alexander Haig. Developing innovative ideas worthy of a patent and being manufactured can be fascinating but a bit overwhelming. How do you begin and where do you go for advice? Here to discuss the process of turning ideas into reality is Scott Fellini, President of Practical Enterprises. Welcome. We're delighted to have you.
It's a great delight to be here. Thank you.
Now, Scott, where do inventors go with their ideas and what obstacles do they often encounter in the process?
Okay, very good question. And I'm actually going to start with the obstacle because where to go is actually one of the obstacles themselves. So not only does the inventor need to rough out their idea, and then once it's roughed out, figure out whether that product is actually marketable or can be manufactured at a cost that someone can sell. And that actually becomes one of the bigger challenges. And then whether it should be patented, how to patent it. Then once they've determined that, how can I get this thing made cost-effective enough to validate my idea and show it to someone to get excited about it and then bring it to market? Where to go for all this stuff becomes one of the challenges as well.
Good. Now, with so many ideas and potential new products, how can an inventor tell if their product is worthy of a patent or being manufactured?
Okay. There are some steps you need to take first. Once you have your idea and you're pretty comfortable with that idea, you should at least take an initial patent search to make sure you're not infringing on anybody else's product. Once you've done that, the thing that you really need to determine is my product solving a problem? Is it something that somebody's going to want? Or does it add some other advantage to someone's life that they're willing to give me money for it? Am I going to get money for idea is the key.
Now, for more on this fascinating subject, let's go to this World Business Review field report.
It's a dream, creating something that no one else has, or improving upon an already existing product and creating income for yourself. It's called inventing.
Practical Enterprise helped me with my invention. They helped me take it from a concept on a piece of paper to a finished product. My idea is a lighted birdie that you can use to play badminton in darker settings. And I thought of this idea basically to help solve a problem of always playing into the night hours and you couldn't see the birdie after a short while. Now it's ready to go to market thanks to Practical Enterprises.
What we have here is a multi-purpose carrying case. As you can see, the beach blanket attaches to the back of the item. On the inside, you'd fill this with all the rest of your beach accessories, including an umbrella, which conveniently fits right inside. In addition, you fill from here over with sand. That creates your beach anchoring system, and it also doubles as a nice tabletop while you're enjoying yourself on the beach.
For World Business Review, I'm Jamie Mahler reporting.
Now, Scott, how did Practical Enterprise, or PE, get started in the first place?
What you saw from that field report, the outdoor mate there, that was our product. And that's how we got started in inventing our own product and bringing it to market. And along the way, we've met so many people and found that everyone is having the same challenges in getting their product to market. Hence, we saw the need and found that it was a great business to be in. It's so enjoyable to work with these people. They're so creative. It's amazing.
Very good. Now, what are the advantages for a company who partners with PE?
Okay, a good point, because it's not only the individual. We have built an infrastructure, and the infrastructure that we built was focused on solving the reliability that doesn't exist today. there are resources outside of this country to develop products and help bring products to market. Today, though, because of the way the network is set up, the reliability is not there. We have an office in the United States. We have an office in China that handles the Asian market. That office overseas is staffed with Americans. So now in working with our company, not only do you deal with the U.S. company, but it's U.S. people overseas working directly with the factory to make sure what you ask for is what you get. When you order apples, the container doesn't come with apples and oranges and pears in it.
Which services do you provide to the inventor?
Okay. What we've tried to do, we've created what we call the life cycle approach to bringing inventions to the marketplace and getting, again, that intangible to a tangible idea. So our services begin with helping the inventor formulate what their idea really is and help them understand what it will take to get that product patented. And one of the things that's happening today is people are not creating strong patents. Part of it is they don't know what information to bring to the patent attorney. So we're helping arming them with what it takes to make a good patent, to give them the protection that they're looking for. From there, we have the design services and the development services that actually create that product for them so they can touch it, feel it, make sure it's fulfilling the dream that they had for the product, and also at that point validating for them that the product can be made at a cost, again, that someone can resell, which is very important. And the last grouping that we have is the actual marketing of the product, which we're building and adding some services today. For example, we are launching an e-commerce site. So now, when an inventor makes this product, it actually can go to market. We will take that product, put it on an e-commerce site, and make it available for sale as soon as the product's done, and we have some inventory to support it. We also have a series of DRTV projects that we're starting next year to bring some of these products actually to the TV and take orders that way.
Should investors have any concerns with the manufacturing that's occurring in China?
And this is probably the most difficult question we get in speaking with people, because they know of some of the bad experiences or they heard of the horror stories that exist. Here's what we have learned. Those horror stories do not have to exist. There is a way to do this right. Again, it's this network that causes the problem, not the actual factories in China. Actually, they're very reliable. And the term honorability does apply. You know, one of their favorite sayings is they don't want to lose face. Because we're cutting out this network and dealing directly from a U.S. office to an office overseas manned by U.S. people, we are working directly with the factories and mitigating the risks that typically exist today.
Now, Scott, for some inventors, the initial investment sounds high. How can PE help them realize the American dream?
And I understand why you asked that question. It can be. We do two things. One is we help offset some of the cost in doing these projects, but also we have inventors making dollars and tens of dollars on their product. When you do the math, you don't have to sell a lot to get your money back.
Now, would you recommend an inventor selling their patent or looking for licensing?
I know that's what people want to do. The reality is less than 1% of the time that occurs. Most of the time that product is being copied. What you need to focus on is getting that product to market and look for selling the patent or licensing it as an afterthought.
Very good. When in the process, do you suggest an inventor protecting their idea? What type of protection is available?
Here's the greatest lesson to learn. Do not patent it till after you know you have the right idea, it works, it can be manufactured at the right price for someone to sell, then you patent. People patent not realizing that that patent does not assure the fact that my product works or even can be made.
What would be the prediction for your business over the next year or two?
Okay, so this is a fun question. Well, there's two things. One is the statistics that I've heard, 40% of profits come from innovation and innovative products, and that includes retailers and other companies. With the exposure that the inventors are getting today, with the enabling that's occurring overseas for the smaller person to get into this business, I think what we will see is more innovation coming, but coming from different places, the actual inventors and the people themselves, helping them get to that American dream we all know and love.
Very good. Well, now the clock tells me we're going to have to terminate this fascinating discussion, but before doing so, Scott, I want to thank you for your very fine presentation.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I want to thank you. Thank you
good.
very much. Excellent.
And thank you for watching. Until next time, for World Business Review, I'm Alexander Haig.